And under external factors, there are certain things like social media is one of the external factor we talk about. Social media, you can see the development of the millions of users in the social media right now is progressing, increasing. There is no doubt about it. The progression of the social media over the years, and you can see the nature of external factors. You can see that social media. Why is social media so important to a business organization? So it is important because you can see the social media. You can access to large number of market, large number of customers. Social media is important because of the enormous number of people that use. You can see the 2016. It was reported that every day around 500 million users tweets were posted on Twitter, right? 4,500 million likes were expressed on Facebook, and 95 million photos were uploaded onto Instagram. 95 million photos, right? This everything coming from the case study. If you read this case study, you can find out all this information. So that's the thing. So that is really important. As a electronic devices, smartphones, tablets enable us to exchange wide range of information instantly, globally. As a result of that, this phenomena, and there is no surprise that business are uh, making increasing use of it, and particularly in the marketing of their product. Social media has global reach, and even small businesses can communicate with large numbers of people all over the world. So as a result, this is the most important thing for a business organization, for communication. It helps us to communicate everything. So yes, it's also easier to target a particular market segment. For example, the base of age and gender. Yeah, you can tell like that. It's correct. Social media, that's why like millions of people from one tweet you can actually access. If you have a lot of followers, you can see, you can access to, you can communicate instantly with millions of people. Right? How might business use social media? The second question, you can see the business can generate this huge amount of data about the business customers and their profiles, their preferences, and they have think of the product. This is a valuable resource. Business have set up links to some of the social media platforms, and these communication channels allow them to tell people about their products and listen to their views. Right? Social media like Facebook pages, Instagram pages, and everything. And business can use the social media to raise the strength and brand awareness. Right? Because audio, video, like we can upload anything and run target adverts with real-time results, target advertisement, increase traffic on their own website, and find out what competitors are doing. So businesses spend huge amount of money advertising on social media. Like according to that previous figure, it says that advertising spending on social media is expected to increase by 29.9 billion to 2016. So from 11 billion to 29 billion, they're spending on advertising on social media. Okay, so we're moving on to the nature and factors of the external factors, the nature. You can see sometimes the business have deal with events and issues like completely beyond the control. Hmm? As I told you, there can be a power cut, there can be a right, the political sometimes can be decision taken to lock down. Sometimes you can see,
Natural disasters,
yeah.
natural disasters.
So as a result of, yeah, external factors, you can see external factors. So political factors are there, economic factors are there, social factors are there, that completely beyond the control of the organization. So as a result of this thing, what happened? Like they are giving good example at 2014, the global oil price fell by more than 50%. It happened actually 2020 also, global, because of the demand went down, and as a result, the global oil price went down. These are external factors. So mainly these categories, you can see the main external factor we're talking only four factors. Social factors. So look at the social factors. Main social factor is here. The business have to adapt to any changes that occur in society. Some examples of changes that have occurred in recent years are, you can see, increased consumer awareness, change in demand patterns, increased numbers of women at work, and most part-time workers are there, and also urbanization. These are the main social factors that will affect the business organization. There are so many factors, for example, like a society can see the income and the age and the many demographic factors which affect the organization. So mainly for business arena, if we talk about the scope of the business, these are the main impacts from the social environment that we don't have any control over it, like increasing the number consumer awareness. They become more educated, and they have a lot of the information sources, access to internet. So as a result of that, they increase their awareness. Therefore the business comes they can't cheat on consumers because the consumers are well educated and more powerful and more strong than ever before. As a result, many businesses have become more customer focused. We call it market oriented as a result of this. The second important thing actually talk about the change in the demand patterns. You can see the society, they change in demand pattern from like modern lifestyles, the home delivery. You can see we have so many apps like that, like Uber Eats, Pick Me, and everything. So home delivery food, like franchises already they start like Pizza Hut and McDonald's, KFC. These are the modern lifestyle. People are not so they are not cooking that much. So always they are taking the food and everything from outside. Modern lifestyle, busy lifestyles, and expected to good delivered dough, organic food sometimes. And there has been a growth in the home delivery food, sometimes takeaway food demand increase as a result because both husband and wife both working. So as a result of that, they both become busy. So this kind of new lifestyle, changing consumer demand pattern, new business opportunities came as a result of this rapid growth in online businesses. Right? People they don't have time to go for shopping. So mobile shopping, online shopping websites, eBay, Amazon, AliExpress. So many websites are there like that. You can without moving, you can do shopping everything from online. And also, third point is increased numbers of women at work everywhere because the gender equality is here right now. We can see not only the male dominant society is no more there. Males and females are both regarded like a equal in that situation. Both working, both have the same rights. So they are all of them, both of them have to work and earn something for to actually have a good economic condition to maintain a good uh, household, maintain a good economy in their life. So as a result of this, you can see there's a demand came for the other traditional thing because the traditional role of the women has been changed, right? Traditional, what is the traditional role of a woman? To child care role and sometimes cooking, washing and cleaning and all that, child caring. But modern women, you can see their duties actually being changed. They are no more doing those works. They are actually being actually their works and everything. There are multiple roles they are playing. Sometimes yes, they are having their child caring, but normally there are centers are there. Sometimes daycare centers. You can see child caring role, combined family life, employment they have to do, and running a business. Some of this increases supply of labor and help to increase the number of new business opportunities as well. So everyone, both you can see if you go to universities, you can see there are girls also there, boys also there. So increase in numbers of like the education level increase as a result of that. Their participation in the job increases. So both male and men and women both actually working together in same level. And also more part-time workers, flexible working concept. We're talking under HR section. You talk about more part-time workers, flexible working hours. Part-time workers are there. A lot of people they want to do flexible working, sometimes home working, part-time working. It's another trend of the social environment. And also uh, urbanization. Urbanization means you can see the how they're from village, they're coming to the city centers and they want to settle there because of the infrastructure and the facilities. Process of constructing more and more buildings in more on rural land, that's urbanization. So rural now village become like urban areas, more buildings, more construction, more factories, more right. So then natural environment going and then what happened? The rural areas become more urban because of the infrastructural development. So some countries like Brazil, India, China, very large numbers of people are having this problem. They have more labor, so they need accommodation facilities, everything. So they cities and everything, big cities, and there are suburbs are there. They develop those cities, towns and cities. They provide business with more labor, created additional markets with goods and services can be supplied. Okay, now we're talking about the second part of this session. So that technological environment that we talk about in the beginning of the session, also about social media, how that we use that as a part of technological environment. You can see how technology being using in these three different situations in capital intensive business, in primary sector, secondary sector, tertiary sector, how this technology being using. You see, in the primary sector, the use of tractors, mechanical harvesters, grain drying machines, automatic feeding systems help to lower the cost of agriculture. Here we are using more now, not the manpower. There's You can see the laborers are actually reluctant to working in the primary sectors. Therefore, they're using uh, machine for capital intensive production. So therefore, they had used more technology like a harvesting, mechanical harvesters, genetically modified crops, everything using technology at primary sector. And also secondary sector, they introduced robots and everything to production lines. They reduce the cost. As a result of this thing, it's cheaper to employ than the people because they can work 24/7 hours. Because robot, they are not asking any salary increment, they are not asking a bonus, they are not asking a leave, they are not asking a sick leave, so they can work 24/7 hours. So therefore, a lot of industries they are using these machines, robots they were using, and also CNC computer numerical control, and also other tasks, computer designing, computer manufacturing, I think production management, operation management. We talk about all these factors. Use of technology service sector is very vital. You can see hotels, you can see online booking, ticketing, and everything, transportation, tourism, service sectors. They are using, even they can see the education sector. They are using some apps like Zoom, and also some apps like Google Meetups, like different platforms are there to use in service sector, like virtual schools, company meetings. Nowadays they are everything then happening from these platforms, right? Virtual meetings. So overhead cost goes down as a result of this, right? Yeah, you can someone actually, yeah, you can, yeah, someone asking that as a result of this the maintenance cost is high for machines. Yes, of course, but comparatively, if you talk about this, especially like the technology, long term there is a cost savings there compared to the labor intensive. Long term cost saving, you can see initial the maintenance cost and initial purchasing and installation cost will be high, but long run there are economies of scale is there because the high quality, the capacity, the speed, accuracy, everything is more very high in these sectors. And also the use of IT systems help to reduce the administration and communication cost of the business organizations also. Like we are not using so far that the transport cost reduced because of the online thing, right? And computers carry out many routine these tasks quickly. Huge amount of data can be gathered, processed, analyzed, stored, accessed, and used in this computer database. So wide range of different information can be sent electronically anywhere in the world instantly using email, WhatsApp, social media, everything. So these are the, so we today we talking mainly about the main topics, technology and social impact of the external factors, right? So that's the one half of our lesson, that technological environment and the social environment, the impact. I think I again summarizing this, there for social environment there are main five factors: consumer awareness, change in demand, increased number of women at work, and also more part-time workers and urbanization. And also technological environment, you can see the use of technology in three different sectors: primary, secondary, tertiary, and also how administration and communication will be helped because of the technology. All right. So